everyone, it's Kelly with Kelly's Magical Realm. I'm back today for some more haunted poetry in the woods. Okay, my first poem is called Catacombs from Days of Yore. Nothing is ever done in vain. Your sorrows, your pain takes you to the depths within your soul, the shadow aspects and loss of control, the hidden realms of your essence, places that you thought you would never go, hidden chambers that dwell within you. The triggers take you there, old wounds from days of yore, sacred scripts buried, the catacombs of the past, memories that you thought wouldn't last. Fermented feelings can bring healing, no longer numbing myself to the core, letting my emotions in once more. And the next one we have is Never in My Life. Never in my life has love touched my heart, because its chamber has never been opened, like a foggy day in the realm of the dead. The veil now lifts from my tormented soul, reveals to my crying eyes the valves that were rusted locks. They have been bolted shut since time immemorial, like a secluded mausoleum in a lost and forgotten cemetery that hasn't been visited in centuries. That poem really made me think of this lost and forgotten cemetery that's hidden in here. And I wish it was a foggy day, I really do. I mean, at least we have a breeze. It's just not fall right now without some fog. Right? Okay. A bird just answered me. Did you hear that? Alright, the next one that I'm going to read is The Sea of Uncertainty. You sit in a sea of uncertainty. The waves crash down and fall all around me. I break free. I go back to the shore where I find certainty once more. You live in a pool of regret and seem so hollow. No words seem to follow. I embrace the change and accept the unknown. I listen to my inner voice. I have a choice. I choose me. I let go of all that no longer serves me. And the bird agrees with me. The next one is called My Chats with the Moon. The other night, the moon shined in my window, so bright, as if he were a friend and wanted to chat. It filled up my whole room with its intense and glorious light. I was stunned and I gazed at it with such delight. I felt the moon's glow and its warmth. It was comforting me. It was healing and trying to make me see. I looked at the time. It was exactly 2:22. It maybe was referring to balancing my mind. Familiar visions, as if I met you somewhere in time. Last night it happened again. The moon checked in on me. It woke me out of my sleep. It shined in like it had its arm around me. that it would reach, and it pulled me into its light. It made me feel so much comfort and love. The moon stayed with me until it was time for the sun to shine brightly. I love my chats with the moon. I now look forward to the night. The next one I'm going to read to you is I conjured up a lover. We'll stare at the gravestones for this one. I conjured up a lover from the graves of lovers past. He crawled up out of his tomb with all the same old wounds. So I buried back my lover and put him back in his grave. He never really did know how to behave. My last one is called effervescence. The effervescence flow. Be still by the effervescence flow in her life with an underlying of fear that lay dormant for many years. One day it awoke inside her as the thunder from the storms around her crashed. It danced around and took off its mask. The fear came out to confront her, to contain her. And even as she lies still, the fear rages, a relentless war that never ends, a battlefield, but no victors, a war without reason. So she decided to be a friend to her fear. Instead of feeding it, she showed it love and said, I'm here for you, and always will be. Then the fear decided to walk beside me. If you could only see me now, my little poems and stuff, they're flying all around because it's kind of windy over here. I kind of look like Mr. Bean. I'm a hot mess right now. You know what? I'm thinking of doing one last one. This one is called The Moments with the Divine. I'm going to walk over by the tombstones with this one. Walking on the earth, I feel the lush soil between my toes. Now further we go. Roots that extend from my feet. They make me whole. They make me feel complete. Moving deeper down to the core. Now I feel anxiety no more. Moving further down, away from air and light, strong branching roots are the only thing in sight. Finally, I reach the heart of the earth. I take a moment as we sit here together. After a few moments, I thank her for her time. So thankful for the moments with the divine. And that is my last poem for today. I tried to come out a little bit later today so it would be a little bit darker. But unfortunately, we met with the sun. Not that it's all bad, but for my haunted poetry, it would have looked a lot better if it was a little darker. Okay, well, thank you for listening, everyone, and I thank everyone for all of your support and your likes and your really kind comments. Have a great day.